Okay. I believe I should be ready to go. Please hold. Playing Pokemon Legends ZA tonight as soon as I, confirm that everything is good. Okay, oh, whoa, way, hey. Dropped my controller, dropped my phone, dropped my whole entire everything. Please hold. Fun fact, YouTube sends me an email whenever I go live. You know, just in case I don't know when somebody's going live on my channel. Elias and I let each other know when we're gonna stream. It's all good. Alright. We're playing Pokemon Legends ZA tonight. Or, ZA for, anybody who feels so inclined to say it that way. Whoops. Alright. So, here we are, folks. Last time we got quite a bit more progress, hyperspace-related progress done. Mega Palpitoad? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's coming. I'm making stuff up. I am making stuff up, but let's be honest. Mega Palpitoad would be beautiful and perfect, and I will not be taking questions at this time. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I gotta go back this way to the medium hyperspace wild zone. Seabold left the Elite Four to polish his culinary skills. Huh. Did not expect to stumble upon, some Seabold lore in this game, but here we are. Don't worry, it's not delusion, it's prophecy. Don't worry about it. Anyway, where's the pin that I literally just put down? Welcome to everybody hopping in and joining the stream tonight. Alright, we are headed back to hyperspace after a quick conversation with Grisham, I decided. We appreciate your patronage as always. And that's all you have to say. Okay. Fine. And I want to be a conversation partner, so be it. Hello, Haunter. What's good? Nothing's good. Alright. And I am once again not entirely sure what the game wants from me. I guess I gotta go around this way. And in here? Yep. Okay. Get out here, buddy. And use, like, liquidation or some nonsense. Thank you. Can I steal your Scizor? If I climb this ladder, will I see anything interesting? Yeah. If you look closely, you will see that my Feraligatr is clipping inside of you, and I would appreciate if, you move. Never getting Mega Volcarona? Hey, never say never. I think a lot of people expected Mega Evolution to stay dead and buried, after Gen 7, but here we are. In Gen 9, we're having a grand old time with all the new Megas and whatnot. Mega Feraligatr? Nah, I'm not a big fan of it, to be completely frank. And don't call me Frank. Alright, that being said, welcome back to hyperspace. Floating Pokeballs, sparkling items, destroy patches of brambles, so I don't even need to concern myself with a Pokemon around here right now, is what I'm hearing. Alright. My Feraligatr is just got a Gen 5 Megas other than Audino. Yeah, that was a weird pick. Mega Audino would not have been the first Pokemon I would have given a Mega out of all the Gen 5 ones. Like, you have Excadrill, you've got Haxorus didn't get one, but you've got Haxorus, you've got Hydreigon. A lot of Gen 5 Pokemon would have been good candidates for Megas. But everybody was like, yeah, baby. The Game Freak was like, yeah, baby. It's gonna be Mega Audino. You know, everybody's favorite Pokemon, Audino. I biffed that. They could lower Mega... If they put the hood lower, Mega Feraligatr would be cool. Yeah, that's the part that bugs me. Like, its big Totodile head doesn't need to stay up. Like, if it stayed down, it would look fine. Also, where are these brambles you speak of, game? Alright, we're gonna do this first. Yeah, it's a Chansey clone. Yeah, a lot of the Pokemon from Gen 5 are just like, what if we did the Gen 1 Pokedex, but again, you've got Throw and Sock as your Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan stand-ins. You've got, I guess Reuniclus and Gothitelle are kind of like your Alakazam. Gigalith is your Golem. Hello, Zubat. I don't care about you whatsoever. I probably should stop using Outrage on these things. That's probably not healthy for my Feraligatr long-term. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I was about to start running towards the building as if I could climb it like I'm in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. It's not how this game works. Anyway, are the Brambles in the room with the— What? What? Wait. Oh, did I miss a shiny? Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh, the Zubat. One of the Zubat was— I didn't catch that. Hold on. Let's go. Oh, God. Can I get a, No? No, doesn't look like it. Please don't bite my crocodile. What Brambles, buddy? What are you talking about? No, not you. I kind of assumed that every time I go into hyperspace, there would be missions involving... there would be there would be tasks involving interacting with Pokemon, but apparently that is not the case. Don't mind me, just passing through with my, 40 remaining calories. Oh, what a disaster. Can I hit the floating Pokeball from out here? That's not how you do it. Okay, whatever. Can I go up here? Bing. The Brambles are on the rooftops, I'm pretty sure. What are they doing up there? Alright. What is the point of having Brambles up there, huh? Alright, whatever. I think... Okay, well, it's, unfortunately, a little too late to do anything now. I biffed it, that's fine. Alright, off the cliff you go. Oh, boo hiss. I couldn't throw myself into the void. Bad game. 0 out of 10. I'm returning it. I'm returning the game. Okay. Let's head back to regular Lumio, shall we? It's all good. We're making good progress, I think. How many points have we got? 5750. Hi, Scizor. Please hold. Let me find another 1-star one, because I don't think I'm really in a position to be doing 2-star Wild Zones. Let's go here. If you strike a Pokemon from behind with a Pokeball, you'll have a better chance at catching it. This technique is sometimes known as a back strike. Wow, revolutionary. Nope, no need to heal. Yeah, I literally just put the pin down, and it still takes me 100,000 years to find it. It's just right here. It's just right here on the wall. Welcome to... Oops, I forgot to make donuts. That's not the map button. Okay. Well, that was quite something. This is a very productive, high-quality stream, fellas. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's go talk to Ansha, shall we? A very high temporary level. Well, at least it isn't, Okay, hold on a sec. I have some experience candies, so let's, have some rare candies as well. Let's spread those around, shall we? Let's bump Feraligatr's level up by 1 billion. Just use all the extra large ones right here. 87. Wonderful. Then, We'll use the large ones on Excadrill here. Very good, very good. I really like experience candies as an item. I haven't exactly kept that a secret during this playthrough, but I like not having to grind, you know? Let's do... Oh, I have a lot of Hyper Pecha Berries. I think shiny Pokemon would like something nice and tempting. Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna use 4 Hyper Berries. What could possibly go wrong? To be quite honest, I don't know what I'm doing with these donuts. I'm just giving Ancha the recipe, telling her, hey, have at it. I'm not the expert, but I'm the one making the orders. 451 calories, you say. Okay, let's make some more. I guess we'll use this, and this, and this, and this. Very good. This is actually a very elaborate cooking stream. We will be pivoting shortly to Cooking Mama. Just give me a second to set up my Nintendo DS. I mean, my very real Nintendo DS. Let's do... take this one off and use this one instead. I don't know if there's a correct way to do this, but you know what? What I've done so far has been working, so another of the same? Sure! Oh, that's actually really nice, so let's do something like this. And then we just make it as many of those as we can, so at the very least, we don't run out of donuts every 5 minutes. I would like another of the same, thank you. Okay. Okay, I misinput, and now everything is ruined, so bye. What if I just sat here forever and ever and ever? What if I just, gave up on the story? Like, whatever. I finally decided to do what's right for me, and declare that Lumio City is not my problem. I'm going home, wherever that may be. I got here by train, but I'm from New York, so I'm gonna... You know what? We're changing the lore. We're saying the main character took a train from Unova. And if you don't like it, fair enough. I'm a silly little guy, and you're not... Not everything I say makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. Orange chocolate donut. Humongo power, you say, huh? Maybe I should be paying a little more attention to, these donuts. Well, that's a later problem. Let's head back into hyperspace for now. And, demolish some hyperspace Pokemon, eh? That sounds like a good way to spend a Wednesday evening. For once in my life, I know the day of the week. Glorious day. Catch Pokemon undetected, you say? Alright. 1, 2, floating Pokeballs, catch wild Pokemon. Let's catch the Sandal here. I did see your art, yes. Oh my goodness, okay. I probably should be using better Pokeballs. Like so. Ultra Ball, ouch! Rude. You know, it's occurring to me that I can die outside of the Rogue Mega Battles, but it just hasn't happened yet. Excuse me, oh my goodness, okay. Okay. Speaking of, oh yeah, I haven't died in outside of hyperspace yet. Yep. Why do I speak? Oh, that wastes the donut, doesn't it? Is that karma? I think that is what you call karma. Aw, man. I don't feel so... Oh, and it closes. Great. Okay, let's head over here instead. Or we could just give up and go clothes shopping. That's an option. Alright, what do we got here? Pokemon sure have it good. I wish I could use moves too. Well, you can. You put an ice cube in your fist, bang, you just learned Ice Punch, buddy. That being said, your results may vary. So, I've been doing a lot of research into translations and Pokemon games in different languages and whatnot. And Google has picked up on that because now whenever I try to search something, Google will be like, hey, do you want to know what that is in another language? Like, today, I was looking for pictures of carrots. Because I'm gonna need a picture of a carrot for an upcoming video. And when I typed carrot into the search bar, Google was like, hey, do you mean carrot? Do you want to search for carrot in Chinese? No, and I feel like they're asking me that because of my recent search history, where I'm always asking for, hey, can you tell me what this word is in Italian, or Polish, or Afrikaans, or Zulu? The Zulu language may come up in a video at some point. We'll see. Catch 3 species of Pokemon, they say, huh? Alright, I will do my best. Let's go up here. I hear that there are some forbidden Pokemon up on the roof. I heard something. I don't know what that is. Scraggy. Huh, sure, why not? Oh my goodness. There we go. Do it like that. No? Okay. Throw a Pokeball. Throw another one. Whoop, okay, whee! Get down! Okay, thank you. Heracross, have you considered using your brain and, running away from danger? Hey, don't mind me, buddy. I should probably just call Heracross back, but where's the fun in that, I decided. Are the floating Pokeballs in the room with us? Alright, whatever. Let's look for some Pokemon that aren't Scraggy. We'll start there. Man, you run out of calories real fast. Oh, I see a floating Pokeball downstairs. Oh, I see one upstairs. Oh, Nicket's in this game. Hello. Do this. Oh, you're already out. Oh, I thought I called them back. Okay, come back. Get, destroy this for me. Thank you. Okay, that's 2. We need 3 more Pokeballs and 2 more different species. Sorry, 1 more different species. I can do math. I assume this takes me here. This is just where the Scraggy were, isn't it? No, this seems new. This is where nothing is. Okay, I'm just gonna jump down. What could possibly go wrong? What do we got here? Houndour. Yeah, sure, why not? Get caught, idiot. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch, to destroy any more Pokeballs in time, but we're gonna do our best. Grab this. Revive, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, clearly I should be making slightly better donuts, so I'm not getting, can I do that? Yes. Yes, I can. Very good. Hyper, yes, okay, more extra large experience candies, that's what you like to see. Hello! What do you mean he fainted? Alright, whatever. Relegator's time to shine. Liquidation. Hello! Stop fighting the Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're gonna fight the Pokemon that are literally right behind us. Alright, fair enough, you get it past this time. I'm gonna revive Heracross just in case there are any floating Pokeballs in hard-to-reach spaces. Let's do... No, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Does that do anything for me? Okay. That didn't quite go to plan. Aw, man. Well, unfortunately, chat, it appears that I've forgotten how to walk, so the dreams of destroying another floating Pokeball seem to be D-E-A-D dead. Well, that was, oh my goodness. What is this, some kind of Scraggy convention? No. I don't think I'm supposed to be involved in this. Alright, back to Earth, I guess. Alright. I don't... Apparently there have been alpha Pokemon out in hyperspace. I just have yet to notice them. Alright. Let's go... Okay, let me clear off the map real quick. Okay, there's a 1-star one over here. A group of Scraggy is called a Scrap. So true. That would be a good video, actually. Now that you say that, like, coming up with names for a group of Pokemon. Like, I could go down a whole rabbit hole about how groups of animals get their names in real life. It's mostly just somebody sitting around and making up names with not much rhyme or reason behind them, from what I understand. But yeah, I'm gonna write that down, actually. Coming up with names for groups of Pokemon. I don't have my planning document open. I am a fraud. I am a fraud YouTuber. Please hold. Making up names for groups of Pokemon species. A group of Honchkrow is called a... Hello! Welcome back to the stream, Demonic Piggy. How you doing? We're making progress. Got 6,600, hyperspace points, which is, in the grand scheme of things, probably not a lot, considering how long I've been playing. But whatever. Hey. For some reason, visiting graveyards perks me right up, which is so out of character for me. Haha. Okay, none of those words made sense to me, so we're just gonna go inside. Alright, I assume I'm gonna have to... Side mission. Alright. I assume we're gonna have to deal with ghost types in here, since we're in the cemetery. Okay, good news, the stream is looking perfectly healthy tonight. Haven't dropped any frames so far, thank goodness. I've wanted to stream for a very long time, but I didn't start till last year because I simply did not have the Wi-Fi for it. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can buy an Ethernet cable. Okay. So is this guy gonna give me some nonsense that I can't do because I'm gonna have to go up against 99 level 150 Pokemon and they all know Hyper Beam? You there, young trainer. Could I ask a special favor of you? I guess. I'd like you to deliver this letter to the director of Academy at 12. I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevent me from doing so. Well, what, are you stuck here? Please, won't you deliver it in my stead? Yeah, this does seem a little bit fishy. Also, is that all that I have to do in here? If you doubt my intentions, I suggest you deliver the letter. Then you'll see the truth of the whole matter for yourself. So do I have to, like, talk to him? Oh, I have, okay. I gotta go do it. Okay, fine. Fine. Of course I will, I say after... Oh, I missed that line of dialogue. I'm a fraud. This is the letter that must be delivered. The important letter. A letter you were asked to deliver to the director of Academy at 12 by a somewhat peculiar character. Only a little bit peculiar. Remember, you must give it to the director of Academy at 12, no one else. Oh, dang, so I can't give it to Tawny and we gossip over it? Okay. Yeah, I'll activate the guide for that. So, like, oh, that's it. Oh, what? A group of Electrode is called a circuit. So true. Okay. Are there not... I don't see any items. I don't see any Pokeballs. I don't see any Pokemon. Oh, I wasted a donut here. I wasted a 1-star donut here, then. Because that's all there is to do here. That sucks. Alright. Let me out of here! Alright. I guess we're going to the Academy Etoile. Alright. Strange side quest, but who am I to turn down a side quest? There's a million of these, whether I like it or not. Group of Cubone is called an orphanage. That's true. That's true, unfortunately. Do not cry over the spilled milk. I will do whatever I please. Sorry. Oh, it's just right around the corner. Okay. We go this way, then. There's just a Kakuna hanging out on the tree. Maybe I should have caught the Kakuna, give it a nice, loving home inside my boxes where nobody will ever hear from it again. I'm a very kind Pokemon trainer. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. What if I just caught a Panpour? Hey, okay. That's certainly packs a punch. 2 experience for my boy Feraligatr. You'll love to see it. Excuse me. Okay. Once again, I'm failing to understand what the game wants from me and how I get where they're asking me to go. What kind of academy is closed off on all 4 sides? Alright, hang on, What? Pokemon battles are all I think about, day or night. That sounds like an unhealthy obsession. Then again, I've turned my unhealthy obsession into a YouTube channel. Very, very mildly successful YouTube channel. Okay, for a second I thought I got stuck. No, I just stepped up here. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be talking about unhealthy obsessions. I'll just be digging a hole for myself. There's a kid in my class battling on the ZA Royale. And why aren't you joining your friend, then? This looks like a different side quest. We'll talk to John Dre later. Hey! You seem important. Oh, I remember you. You helped me find my ring before, didn't you? I did so appreciate your help then. And what new good deed has brought you to Academy of 12 today? I'm looking for the director. A letter for the director? Well, you found her. I am the director of the school. And then she doesn't tell me what's in the letter, and I am left completely in the dark. And we get no further details. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Where did you get this letter? No, never mind that. There's an even more urgent question that must be answered. Please, won't you come to Ver Sector 6 with me? I must visit Racine Construction at once. Okay, that voice is probably very good for my vocal cords, right? Okay. I guess we're going to Racine Alright, we're going to the construction site, I guess. The construction company. Whatever. Words are hard. So, yeah, what if I just became a no commentary channel? And I post videos like Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World, all yellow characters. Hey. Oh, thank you for coming. Oops, I meant to talk to you. Thank you for coming. I feel so much better having you here with me for support. Was that her dead husband you met in hyperspace? We may be about to find out. I probably should have done this alone, but that letter you gave me had raised so many questions. I suppose I ought to tell you what it said. I'm so sorry. I left you behind without ever having the chance to tell you something. 14 years ago, I entrusted my precious ring to a certain man for repairs. The man's name was Tarragon, the owner of a shop called Racine Construction. Receiving a letter from my deceased husband? It's simply impossible, isn't it? Yep, apparently it is her quote-unquote dead husband. I was afraid to come by myself to find out if what this letter says is true or not. Are you Mr. Tarragon? That I am! How can I help you? Tell me, do you remember a man coming to you 14 years ago asking for your help repairing a ring? And that I do! I'd gone and taken my little canary to a fancy restaurant to celebrate a birthday. It's February 29th, so I don't get to do it a whole lot. We had to ride off with the guy sitting next to us. Canary took to him like a ducklet to water. When he heard what a dab hand I was at fixing things, he asked if I could help him setting a stone that come loose from a ring of his. Told me it was a special ring, one of a pair he and his wife had exchanged. That man was my husband, but I'm afraid there was an accident and he... I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. But what a stroke of luck that something pointed you here after all these long years. I'd hoped perhaps that ring... I'm sure I owe you something for your labor. And also probably millions of Pokédollars and overdue fees. There ain't no need for that, ma'am. You there. I can't take this kind lady's money. But maybe I could take a battle with young Lucky instead. How about it? Oh, what? I'll be waiting in the garage if you're up for it. Okay, guess we're doing a battle. Oh, please, Lucky, won't you give the gentleman his battle? I can't stand leaving this debt unpaid. You mean to tell me that Pokemon battles are worth the cost of labor and overdue fees? Alright. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? That stick in the mud aggression has been teaching me more than just bacon. We've been battling plenty too. I'll show you some of the tricks I picked up. I'll still win, buddy. I love how that's the confirmation that I'm ready to battle. Alright, let's get this Pokemon battle going! Alright, let's rumble. We battled Terragon before, but what Pokemon you got? Are you also an Electric-type Andy? No, you're a Ground-type Andy. This was not correct then. Okay, let's do this then. Amnesia is fine. I'm just gonna use Liquidation. Okay, that's not right. Come over here. Come over here. Thank you. And what? We resist Heavy Slam, so that's, like, fine. And you're dead, but that was a lot of damage. Okay. Stunfisk, good. Stay away from the rocks, please. Oh my god. Okay. Get off the Ice Beam? No. Okay. Probably still not a good idea to use equals here, but it's not really fine. Okay, switch. No, that's also a, no, this is probably fine, right? Fire Fang. Sure, why not? Dragon Rush. Oh, what do you mean no Ice Punch? Alright, go underground where Ice Punch can't hurt you. Ice Punch isn't real. It can't hurt you, said my therapist. Anyway, Crocodile. I don't know why, but for a split second I thought Crocodile got a Mega. It did not. Crocodile would be a good candidate to get a Mega as well, come to think of it. Anyway, there goes that. Sure, you. I mean, I love the logic of the Pokemon world. Take a payment from a widow. I simply couldn't. How about you let me duke it out with your grandson instead? Yeah, everything's solved with Pokemon battles in this world. Oh, you're poisoned. Come on, X's Drill. Time to show this kid what your drill can do. Anytime you make eye contact, you have to do a Pokemon battle. Like, I've always said, like, could you imagine if the real world worked like that? Could you imagine if anytime you made eye contact with somebody, you had to beat them at something they're an expert in? Get one shot, idiot. I would, like, could you imagine? I would just stand on a corner somewhere and challenge people to beat me in a Rubik's Cube race, and I would make millions. Excadrill still couldn't get past your defenses, eh? I wonder what percentage of the world can solve a Rubik's Cube. Still probably would be a net positive for me, I think. Ah, ain't that just typical? But admit it, me and Excadrill gave you a run for your money, eh? We all owe you big time, kid. Growing stronger to put up a real challenge in battle, just my small way of showing you my appreciation. Well, consider me paid in full, ma'am. I think it's high time this ring made its way back home. Okay. Strange side quest, but I dig it. So I take this back to the guy, right? Or what? Lucky. Oh, I give it to you. So like, does she not meet him or what? I was so distraught when I lost my husband and we never found his ring. But now our two rings are back together at last. I'll treasure them in all my memories of him. Goodness, you found both my lost ring and my husband's ring. You truly are a wonder, Lucky. A bit under 6% apparently, which still seems super high to me. I believe 6%. That's 1 in 16. I have met a decent amount of people who can solve a Rubik's Cube. Not a ton, but 6% sounds believable based on the people that I know. I've also taught quite a few friends how to do it, so that also bumps up my numbers, but plenty of people knew. There are also quite a few people who knew before they met me. Gotta admit, it's a weight off my shoulders, too, having that ring back where it belongs. You know what I've always wanted to do, but I just can't justify spending the money on it? I've always wanted to buy, like, 1,000 Rubik's Cubes and do mosaics. Like, I could do shorts where I make mosaics of Pokemon. I think that'd be great. Mega Palpitoad Z implies the existence of other Mega Palpitoads. This greatly pleases me. That's what we need in this world. We need, like, 5 different Mega Palpitoad, and then Pokemon's done. It's a perfect game now. It would be a perfect game after that. We don't need to make any more. We've already achieved peak fiction. Alright, let's get out of here. So, like, do we get to see that guy again? Hold on a sec. Is the one with the side quest? This is not where he was, but it doesn't appear that, it does not appear that we're gonna have the, chance to see him for a little while. If ever. I don't know. Like, we didn't finish the side quest, did we? Like, it's still, Oh, no, we did do it. So he's just out there in the void, and he's accepted it? A portal opened up behind you. You probably should have gone in there. Okay, guy. If you just want to sit there on a bench without your wife for all eternity, I guess I can't stop you. Also, I think you're crazy. Okay. He was a peculiar man. Oh. Is it outside the wild zone? Hello? You're an Alpha Pyroar. I made a short about Pyroar, and people were talking about Wild Zone 17. This must be what they were talking about. Get me out. Let me out. Earth power can't reach me out here, right? Oh my goodness. The sun will be setting soon. Okay. It's outside, thank God. Did I mistake Palpitoad for Seismitoad, or is that part of the joke? That was part of the joke. Like, I will use Palpitoad as a joke on the channel every now and then. Like, I don't know, it's just a silly little guy. And, you know, I feel like middle evolutions deserve they deserve a little bit more love, because, like, people talk about the base evolution, the final evolution, usually not the middle evolution. By the way, that brings me to a whole rant that I've got about... Whoops. That brings me to a whole rant that I have about how Game Freak classifies middle evolutions. Cross-generational evolutions do not disqualify Pokemon from being middle evolution. So, like, Bisharp was fully evolved in Gen 5, but now it's a middle evolution in Gen 9 because of King Gambit. But if they get a cross-generational pre-evolution, they don't count as middle evolutions. According to Game Freak, Pikachu is not a middle evolution, and I think that's silly. It's another mission. Okay. Crap, it's this again. Out. I'm done. I'll accept that I wasted another donut. I didn't realize that was gonna stay open, honestly. I thought it would have closed behind me. Oh, no, they just stay open. Okay. Are there any other 1-stars that I can do? Nope. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a questionable experience then. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go this way. Well, that wasn't exactly ideal, but It could have been worse. I could have gone and tried the battle again and lost. But, you know what? Good news, chat. I know better than that. Only a little bit better, though. I am still a Goofus Maloofus on the internet. I want to go train in the wild. Stupid wild zones don't count. Did I see the guy right outside the portal? I did not. I assume that since you're mentioning him, he's important in some way, so what's his deal? Since Scarlet and Violet, all lines that have babies now start them naturally instead of requiring incenses while breeding. Yeah! That's like... That's part of the reason I feel like it should count. Like, they just act 100% like a normal evolutionary line. But the thing is... Yeah, the TCG system is separate to the video game system. So, like, when I made a short about it, people were talking about, oh, but the TCG says that Pichu and Pikachu are both basic Pokemon. The TCG system is different. They do not, evolution does not work the same way in the TCG. They have their own rules. And when Pokemon is making posts on social media or on their website or whatever, they're usually going to be talking primarily about the video games. So that's my pet peeve about Pokemon for the day. That their definition of a middle evolution is silly. I didn't realize Clawitzer was in this game. This seems like a really bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Get Thunderbolted. Level 124? What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna splash at me. Great. Ouch! You know what? We should get out of here. Okay. Let's do this properly, shall we? Can I go there? Can Heracross go over? It does not appear. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, Clawitzer is a Kalos Pokemon. I don't think was the entire Kalos Dex? Were all the Gen 6 Pokemon in the base game? I wasn't paying too much attention to which Pokemon were in the base Dex, apparently. Nope. Where is everything? Okay, we gotta go upstairs, I think. So let's go upstairs. Up. And whoop. Okay. That was a little bit scuffed, but we made it. That's a floating Pokeball. Apart from the mythicals, yeah, okay. I mean, you know, that's no guarantee, so I figured I'd ask. Cause like, this isn't the entirety of Kalos, it's just Lumio City, so like, if Game Freak decided not to include all of the Kalos Pokemon, like, there is kind of a justification for it. There's only 70 Kalos Pokemon, there's 230 Pokemon. Yeah, that's fair. You see, this is why I'm a Pokemon YouTuber and not a tightrope walker or something. Okay, well, this has not been terribly pretty so far. I've got to catch some wild Pokemon. That's an invisible wall. Great! My favorite. I love invisible walls in my Pokemon games. No? Staryu. Sure, why not? Get caught! Oh, I should be using the catch window, as the kids say. You're not a Psychic type, but I'll do this anyway. And since you're not a Psychic type, I can use this move. Get caught. Get Shadow Clawed. Alright. Hyperphase Distortion won't stay open for much longer. Okay, it's fine. Why am I throwing a Pokeball? Give us a new reason you can do for me. Check the list. No. I refuse. Thank you for asking. Right. Go one more. Get caught. Okay. That should do it. We use the catch window 3 times. Good. Now, can I find any more floating Pokeballs before the distortion closes and I got forced back to reality? Can Heracross... I can just reach that. Good. Hello, thank you. Okay, now I need to find 2 more. I don't know, that seems like a tall order with 60 calories left. Let's go this way. Still don't understand why they removed the ability of babies to evolve in the TCG when Scarlet and Violet came out, while the game started integrating them more. Well, I mean, I think that does ultimately come... I think what it comes down to is... the TCG has its own system, and, like, yes, the game mechanics changed, but it's the way the TCG has worked for so long, and maybe that would have messed with some kind of TCG mechanics. I don't know, because I don't play it regularly, but that might be it. It might have broken something, is what I think it is. I don't know if I'm correct, but oh man, we missed. Alright. Couldn't find a 5th floating Pokeball in time. You hate to see it. Alright, how many points have I got? A lot? Please say a lot. Alright, in a second I should probably take stock of my, EXP candies and just level myself up to Kingdom Come. Oh, we got 600 left, okay. Sure, you. Apart from Toxel and Riola getting special treatment, getting constant reprints and regular integration despite being baby Pokemon. Oh, right, I gave Absol the Absolite Z. You know what? No thanks. Just take the regular Absolite back. Where is it? Yeah, just forget it. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Next order of business. Let me find another distortion. Like the following. Okay, let's clear out some of the noise. No, I want to keep the map open. I'm silly. Go here. Let's go to the distortion. And let me not lose my sense of direction when I only have to go like 2 feet in one direction. You know, a good ambiance really affects the flavor of your meal. Did I say affects? Affects the flavor of your meal. Oh my goodness. Okay, hello Litleo. 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Okay, we gotta do some business after this. Hopefully we can get a task done quickly and just be done with it. Oh boy. This may not end well. I may have to go back and make more donuts. Alright. What do we got? Show me the task. Floating Pokeball. Catch Pansear. Okay. 1, and 2, and we did it. I said, okay, we did it. Get me out. Let me out. Hyperspace versus Ultra Space. Yeah, give me Ultra Space any day of the week. Alright, get me out. We got business to take care of. Probably about to get a phone call, right? Fine work out there, says Philippe. If you accumulated enough points to advance our research, there's also a particular hyperspace distortion we asked for you to look into. I've marked it on your map. Best of luck. That's not far from where I am, is it? 1 million... I literally cannot tell what that number says. Is that over 1,000? Is that just... Oh, it's 100. Night is falling over the city. Gonna help with Mabel's research and get a TM. Hey, that's my job. For some reason, everything in this city is my job. I'm salty about it, but I'm also very territorial about it. At the same time. 2 things can be true at the same time. Alright, and it's nighttime. I don't know if you're supposed to pay attention to the battle zones during the DLC, but I have not been. So, at this point, the battle zones activating is Really more a nuisance than anything, but whatever. So, the other day, Elias and I sat down to record a scripted video about mistranslations. It wound up being 5.5 pages long, and Elias just about crashed out from how long the script is, as if the rest of our videos are not a similar length. And then it was like, oh, you gotta save all this stuff for a part 2, and then a part 3, and a part 4, and a part 6, 7. Because of course he would say a part 6, 7. Okay, so how do I get up there? Is there a elevator? Or a ladder? Or literally anything? Game? I have questions. I have questions, and I would like answers. What? This is one of the biggest pet peeves I've got with the game. So much stuff happens on the roof, and you can never tell how to get up on the roofs in the first place. Okay, what if I do this, and then a little bit of this, and there's a wild Pokemon targeting me, and I'm just not gonna pay him any mind. What? Am I just walking around and I'm walking around in circles. So, I'm failing to understand what the game wants from me here. Like, what can I be missing? Do I have to glide over from a different building? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm going around in circles. Like, have I been here? I think I've been here. Oh, do I go from this way, maybe? Well, I already tried this way. Like, you really never can tell this. I'm just going around in circles. Okay, what? Can I have Heracross carry me up there? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not, but I'm gonna pretend it is. No, this is extremely incorrect. Really? Am I gonna have to look it up? All right. Not exactly my finest moment, but I don't see where I could possibly go. Hyperspace. Lumiose. Survey number 2.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to reach hyperspace below Wild Zone number 10.
Don't mind me, just, is this? Okay, yeah, okay. So there is some, like, parkour I have to do that's, like, 1,000 miles away. It's over here-ish, apparently. So, I guess I'm just gonna walk in that general direction until I see some parkour. Is it the core bow building? Apparently this was vaguely... No, it's not vaguely the right way to go. Gotta go back up and around. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Ellie Nugent. Okay, we go this way. And just hope for the best. Yeah, you're supposed to parkour here. And then just do a whole bunch of nonsense. And then that gets you up on the roof. Maybe this is just me, but that's another... That's one of the things that I find most annoying about this game. Like, navigation is way more difficult than it needs to be. What's with the title? Just me being silly. Mega Palpitoad does not exist. It should exist, though. Smile. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We're doing some, very important and serious parkour. Very poorly, I might add. But, oh! Okay. Nearly ended in disaster right there. Belt... Oh my goodness. I am bad at everything, apparently. Okay. Now we are in business, chat. Let's head up here. Yeah. Okay, finally we did it. You know what? Respect. Yes, it should exist. Also, this game would be so much better if you could travel like Spider-Man. You know what? Maybe we should play Spider-Man 2 on stream, and we can actually navigate. We can actually have fun navigating through a city. Like, I don't know what I loved playing the first Spider-Man. We need a donut to get into hyperspace Lumio Stone. Oh! I forgot to make donuts. Alright, hold on. I gotta go back to the hotel. And I'm sad about I'm sad about it on the internet. Alright. No. You'd think I know where the hotel is by now. Found it. I found it, chat. We did it. And now we gotta do all that parkour again. No is right. What if I just called off all this nonsense, grabbed the PS5, and we played Spider-Man instead? No, I'm not gonna do that, but that is a game that I'd like to play at some point. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just make a bunch of those. I have Miles Morales, but I don't have a PS5, so I can't play Spider-Man 2, unfortunately. I had donuts, but also I got annoyed with this portal. It was Mega Frostlass all over again. Oh, boy. Well, I will judge for myself. I'll have to see for myself what this portal is like. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. No, take off the Wakan Berry and do a Pecha Berry instead. Nice. Now let me make 100,000 more of those. Oh, yeah, I meant the, Spider-Man on PS4. And then Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 and so on and so on. That donut turned out beautifully. Give me another. Okay, let's make a different donut. 1, 2, 3, 4? No, let's do 4. We are not running out of donuts again during this playthrough. I'm tired of running out of donuts, and you think I'd learn my lesson and make more. Resistance power, great. Oh, not the Rogue Mega. You're super frustrated fighting just like with Mega Frostlass. Oh boy, this one's super hard, you say? Okay, well, we're gonna find out. What I found is that chat will tell me about the megas that they struggled with, and then the megas that I struggle with are like the complete opposite. We spent about 1 million years on like flippin' Barbaracle a couple months ago, but we're not gonna talk about it. Smile. Make sure to make a high level boost donut, though. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Where am I going? I'm going... The parkour was, like, here-ish. How close can I fast travel? Let's do this. We'll fly by the Rust Syndicate. Barbaracle killed you so many times? Yeah, same. We're just not going to talk about the Barbaracle incident. Okay, now, you should totally play the Spider-Man pizza theme, or don't. I don't know if it'll get you striked. I'm not going to take my chances with external music on streams, or in videos, honestly. Like, not long ago, so I do game nights, game show game nights with my friends on Discord. And at one point, one of my friends was like, oh, I don't know about the rules of Card Sharks, but I know how to give you a copyright strike. Because what we do is I post the stream archives unlisted to YouTube so that all of my friends can watch it back. Anyway, he says, oh, I know how to give you a copyright strike. And then he starts playing Human Nature by Michael Jackson, because for some reason he's got that on his Discord soundboard. No, but we love, no, we love that guy. Jacob, J-Sack, if you're watching, love you, buddy. Where the hell am I going? Over there. It's hard and not hard. I had a great Pokemon for it, but it was still time-consuming and would be considered... Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what the Pokemon is, and we're gonna make a game-time decision about what Pokemon to use. Hi, Floette, or... Floette? Floette. I was like, is that Floette or Flabebe? Okay. Anyway. Looks like there's a Pokemon in danger of rogue Mega Evolving through here. An overwhelming swell of Mega Power has been detected within Hyperspace Lumiose. A Pokemon inside must be about to rogue Mega Evolve. Will you enter and comment? I don't have much of a choice. In we go. You do have that great Pokemon that I had. I would take the next few hours it would take to mute all the times you spoke with the next bot out of spite. Well, first of all, it didn't get me a copyright strike. I'm gonna use this. This seems like the best donut I can use right now. Hey, don't forget about me. There's no forgetting someone like you, Tawny. But no, it was all jokes. Like, these are not videos that anybody outside our friend group is gonna see. So, like, if I have copyright issues on YouTube, that doesn't affect the money I make from this channel. It presumably would not affect MEPlaysGames in any meaningful way. It's a Staraptor. This guy's fighting flying, right? Something's been bothering me. Team MZ stopped the Did you know you can skip the Hoopa cutscene by holding plus? Now I do. Thank you. Team MZ stopped the tower when it went wild, and the tower was the cause of rogue Mega Evolution, right? So why are Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose still rogue Mega Evolving? Maybe it's a ripple effect from all the Mega Power that overflowed when the tower went nuts. Well, looks like our opponent here will be a Staraptor. Staraptor becomes a flying and fighting type Pokemon once it Mega Evolves. Electric types will come in handy if you've got any. Not at all the one I thought it was. This one isn't that bad, but it's not that easy. Okay, so, it ain't Heracross, can tell you that much. It's gotta be Ampharos, right? I think it's gotta be, oh, did I not give this guy a nickname? Can I change your name? Do I go, I go into the summary screen and change your nickname there. Use Mega Staraptor on your team. We love Staraptor in this house. I think Mega Staraptor is a bit over-designed. We'll call you Application. Spelled wrong. No, we're gonna spell it right. I-O-N. Yeah, that's a good Pokemon nickname, right? The great Pokemon was Garchomp, so hopefully when you find the one I was on about, you'll know. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. So is it like some kind of steel type? Warning, rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Mega Garchomp does beat a lot of things. Did you know you can skip the fight by holding the power button? Oh, so true. Didn't people get mad about underdesigned Megas? There definitely is a happy medium. I think some Pokemon undershoot, and I think some Pokemon overshoot. You know, I would turn off my Switch for the bit, but no thanks. We're gonna do this properly. We're gonna play the video game. I was not as salty as a lot of other people about Megas that were underdesigned, honestly. Like, some Megas just didn't need that many changes. Like for example, Chandelure. Like, what do you do with a Chandelier Pokemon other than make a bigger Chandelier? And what more do you need to do? Like, I think it was oh god. We are not making a lot of progress, are we? Okay. I haven't taken damage yet, which is good. Or should I say Ampharos hasn't taken damage? I have. Yeah, the Staraptor does not seem... Oh, wow. Why was I using Power Gem? It's a fighting type. I should be using Dazzling Gleam instead. Alright, whatever. Live and learn. Ouch. You maxed out your Mega Tower. You can Mega Evolve Pokemon. I always see Mega Staraptor and think it's just Blood Moon Staraptor. Maybe we need more Blood Moon Pokemon in the game. Maybe that's what, Pokemon Left and Right, the Legendary Generation 11 games need. Alright. We're back. Okay, that seems healthy. What are you gonna do to me? Oh my goodness. How rude. That's one killer kick. You better dodge that thing. Yeah, no. How many times are you gonna kick me? Oh my goodness. Okay. We're back, though. We're in business. I think it's fairly similar to Mega Pidgeot. I don't think it seems that over-designed when it gets smaller. We do need that new Blood Moon Pokemon. Hey! Sorry. Sorry. Too busy fighting for my life to, properly read chat. My apologies. I apologize sincerely. I will be posting an apology video shortly. Can I use the pause menu? Thank you. Okay. Full restore. Gen 10 versions are Pokemon Blood and Pokemon Vinegar. You heard it here first, folks. Way! Get me out. Have you seen the leaked new design for Pikachu? No, and, honestly, I'm gonna ask that we refrain from talking about, leaks in the chat. Get your ukulele. So true. I have a guitar in the garage that I can barely play. Maybe I'll just strum a random... Maybe I'll just... Oh, God. Okay. Joke canceled while I get my bearings. This Staraptor does not know when to quit. Building up power for something. It's gonna keep kicking me. I have a guitar in the garage, so... Oi! Hey! 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 Ouch. Hey! Okay, we did it. We survived that onslaught. What if it's extremely obviously fake leaks? I would err on the side of not discussing them, honestly. Like, cause like, I don't know, you never know. You never know for 100% certain until the games come out. Like, I mean, sometimes the truth can be stranger than fiction. Like, I remember when Smash Ultimate was about to come out, and people were leaking characters like Ken, and I think Incineroar. And then, like, what felt like a middle finger to anybody who was trying to leak the game, they added Piranha Plant to the game. I don't think it was actually a middle finger to people leaking the game, but that's what a lot of people said that it felt. Wait, is the leak design like a regional form or something? They straight up changed the design. Hey, hey, hey! They made Pikachu fat again. Smile. Gen 15 will have new Pokemon. So true. Also, you're banned. Okay, well, but, yeah, I think let's steer clear of leak-related discussions for the stream. You know, we don't have much time left. Oh God, you're right. You are so right. You are so right. Oh God. Oh. Okay. We're back. We're so back. Okay. Ouch! Rude! Hit it! Hit the Pokemon! Hit the Pokemon before I pair. Okay. Alright. We did it. That was maybe not the prettiest battle of all time, but we did it. You need to catch the star after you calmed. Alright, what Pokeball are we using? What I find, like, I find that I don't use Premier Balls all that often, because by the time I have a bunch of them, I've got stronger Pokeballs. So, like, yes, I appreciate that I get them for free, but I also don't wind up using them. Alright. Brawl leaked Gen 8 Dynamax 15 years early with Jigglypuff's Final Smash. So true! We should have seen the signs coming. Timer Ball fits Staraptor, whatever. I'm not really one to match a Pokemon's color scheme to the ball that I catch them in. I mostly just use Ultra Balls and Quick Balls and what have you. Like, nothing too fancy. Wow, Mega Staraptor really kicked our butts. I can't believe how much stronger even rogue Pokemon are in Hyperspace Lumiose. Oh, I use a Beast Ball in the very final boss. It's officially revealed, but I don't want to say it just in case. Hey, you three, we saw the Rogue Mega Evolution readings disappear. Good work over there. Go ahead and call it a day. We'll get to work analyzing the data we've got. I didn't realize you could have Beast Balls in this game. Alright. What do you think about the Legos, if you've seen them yet? I have a couple of my friends in the game show space are also into Pokemon, and they told me about it. Weren't they, like, insanely overpriced? Yeah, $60 for Eevee. $650 for Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise? No thank you. No thank you. The telltale golden gleam of another giant Pokeball. You can get them later in Hyperspace, and they were in Mega Sceptile Season of Ranked. Ah, I understand. I think I know what's in it, but you better crack it open with a move and find out. What's the dumbest move that I could crack this thing open with? Infestation. Can't put a price on nostalgia. Yeah, I don't buy that. Infestation. Thank you for your service, Pupa. We got lots of berries. Love that for me. Hyper Qualot Berry. Wonderful. Hondu Berry. Splash wouldn't work, would it? Because then you have to attack it, right? We got more butter. Nice. We just keep getting butter from all of these distortions? Sure. Infestation is actually not that bad in this game. Infestation is not a bad move in general. It's just not something that people usually use in playthroughs. Yeah, thanks, Pupa. 07's first Pupa in the chat, because he's going straight back in the box after this. Now, this looks like good stuff. Why don't we call it Great Butter? So, like, does the game end when Tawny runs out of adjective to describe butter? Is that what's happening here? We've got, like, some kind of Lumiose butter quotient that is dictating the length of the DLC? Alright. I bet this will level up Hunch's donut game. Nice battling, Lucky. Now let's get back to Hotel Z. Hotel Z, if you will. Hyperspace Lumio Survey number 2 complete. Love that. The final one isn't an adjective. Ah, rats. I've said something mildly inaccurate on stream. Everybody cancel me immediately. Aw, man. I used a Gumi to break those Pokeballs in the story because I love my adorable little squishy slug. We're back! Honey, I'm home! Show Ansha what we found, Lucky. Whatever could it be? We got great butter now. More wonderful butter! How lovely! You know, Tawny, I'm starting to crave a nice Hotel Z dinner. Cook us up some nonsense. Heard, and coming right up. I'll just be in here not knowing how to cook. Today's special is hot bread. Alright. Here we are. I'm British. Well, actually, I was Irish, but I was born and raised in England. Not long ago, I was watching a YouTube video, and I couldn't quite place the creator's accent. She grew up in the US and moved to Ireland, so her accent was kind of a mix of the two countries. I like Irish accents, though. What's it like battling rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose? Like, they'll have, like, Irish comedians on panel shows and whatnot. I like Irish accents. And I also watch a lot of British panel shows. Oh, I'll go on this tangent later. Not bad with 3 of us. Lucky and Tawny are really carrying us through. It's nuts how powered up the wild Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose are. I suppose that would be the hyperspace level phenomenon Corbeau mentioned to us. I'm surprised they're still able to beat them. Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, right, Ansha? Right, Mr. Corbeau taught me something intriguing. I love that. Me being Irish explains why I was so drawn to Jacksepticeye. Didn't know my family history until very recently. Oh! Alright, that's really neat. Actually ate toast curry today. Wonder if it tastes like croissant curry, because if so, it's actually pretty good. When Lucky and company pass through a hyperspace distortion, it appears their Pokemon receive a portion of the power that Hoopa gained from eating its donut. You're like 4! Why do you know these words? Whoa, that's cool! Your donuts and Hoopa's powers are really working in beautiful harmony. Yeah. Let's dig in. Gotta keep our energy up to sustain our hyperspace Lumiose research. It was nice of LeBon to send us some apology goodies to go with dinner. They're all poisoned, I bet. You can like people without being ethnically tied to them. I don't think they were really trying to imply... I don't think they were really trying to imply that they like Jacksepticeye only because he's Irish. LeBon's a strong Mega Evolution user too, right? I gotta challenge her to a battle soon. Part of being the Mega Evolution successor is seeing the different ways trainers and their Pokemon use it. You just got done battling a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, and you're still hungry to battle a Mega Evolution user. Gotta hop off because I need to sleep. Going to the West End with college tomorrow. Gonna see Hercules. Good night, everyone. Oh yeah, have a grand old time. I was gonna say, it's quite late in the UK, isn't it? Alright, have a good night. Hope to see you again on the stream. Catch you later. Yeah, I'm out to experience Mega Evolution in all its incredible shapes and forms. Alright. Good morning. When is the next stream? Probably tomorrow? Probably tomorrow, but we'll see. Elias is gonna stream probably like Binding of Isaac or something on Friday, but I'll try and stream tomorrow now that I've gotten my video done for the week. Hey Ansha, that distortion above the towers got you worried, huh? That was a terribly delivered line and I apologize. Yes, I feel as if I can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Kyororo. Well, that's eerie. Eerie impulse? Eerie spell? Smile? Maybe there's a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something? We'll have to keep surveying to find out, which means we'll need your donut teamwork. Yeah. Anyway, you better head back to your hotel for the night before LeBon blows... before LeBon gets worried. Won't be home till midnight, but we'll see. Not gonna sleep for another 3 hours. Bye. Alright, have a good one. I suppose I'd better. Good night, Miss Karina. Looks like Ansha's going to bed as well. Eventually. Ominous cutscene. We will be ominous and you will like it. Anyway, good morning. Huh. That doesn't sound like a very good morning. Way. Stay away. Ominous, thank you. Anyway, there goes the battle zone, I guess. Alright. Good morning, everybody. Nothing strange happened last night. Don't worry about it. The next day. You see, that was supposed to be a fake yawn, but it turned into a real yawn. Oh, man. It's good the Jet announced oh, man, at press day, I'm kind of shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. Yet nobody pays attention to anything here, and I don't understand why. Are we that engrossed in our own lives and our own phones and technology and whatnot? What about you, Tawny? Is it really okay for you to keep blowing off Quasartico for this? There's definitely stuff at Quasartico that I should be doing. But surveying hyperspace Lumios is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. Ruh-roh, Raggy! Rominous voices from beyond! Anyway. Hey, that's what's up. I can see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Lucky, we can save any Pokemon that Rogue Mega evolves. Smile. How noble. To save Pokemon not only of our city, but of hyperspace Lumios too? What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. This is spooky. We should call Markiplier FNAF for help. So true. What's his number? 1-800-Markiplier? Real kind of you, Ansha. I'm proud to be helping your hyperspace Lumio survey work along with Miss Karina. There would be no surveys without you two. You're practically Team MZ members yourselves. Wait, I thought they were already members. Well, I haven't got Team MZ's logo anywhere on my garments. Garments. I couldn't bring myself to stitch up your haute couture coat with our logo, Ansha. Anyway, hello, Team MZ. Lovely morning to you all. I hate to put a damper on the day, but we're not done analyzing your survey data yet. I'll let you know the moment we've got something to report. Be good until then, kids. Smile. I don't know how Corbeau got to be your go-to guy for all things hyperspace Lumios, but he's surprisingly on the ball. Ooh, I've got a kind of neat idea. What's up? I just thought it'd be fun to see the sights of Lumios instead of twiddling our thumbs here. Well, there's a lot of buildings. And, like, a couple of special buildings, and that's it. You can't be satisfied shuttling between here and Rishisame, right, Ansha? Well, since you mention it, I've been hoping to experience Cafe Soleil for myself. There you go. I've got an exhibit I want to see at the Lumios Museum. That sounds lovely. I'd like to pay the museum a visit, too. Then we've got ourselves a plan. First stop, the Lumios Museum. Second, a little sophisticated lounging at Cafe Soleil. Want to be our guide, Lucky? I would. Thank you for asking. You've definitely earned a break for making donuts, Ansha. Time to be a kid and have fun. Do you think Ansha had got that apron made on commission? How many bakers are specifically donut bakers in the Pokemon universe? I want to say there's a decent amount of people making donuts. We just haven't met them yet. You know, that reminds me of how, like, Bulbapedia has demographic data about the populations of each city in the Pokemon world. And I'm like, sitting down and counting that must not be very fun. Museum and coffee arc, so true. We're off to the Lumios Museum. See you there. Le Musée et le Café. That's, there it is, oh, sorry. Le Musée et le Café. There it is, folks. That's my highly suspect French pronunciation for the day. I guess we've begun our museum arc. This is my flop era, isn't it? Alright. Not gonna lie, I am, not gonna lie, I check my analytics way more often than I should. But anyway, let's head back to, I don't know, this general direct. You really had to go all the way across town, huh? They need to build a subway here. They need to build a metro. So you don't have to be walking everywhere. I like the subway a lot. I've got a friend who's trying to visit every station in 24 hours. Oh wait, no, I'm following the wrong marker on my map. That's the kind of stuff the dueling people say. Alright, let's get in there. What if I just built a subway here? What if I just built an entire metro system? Because nobody does anything here, and I've got to do all the work. Hola! One look into the Lumiose Museum, and you can tell it's remarkable. Call Ingo. Any interesting facts about your analytics? What does the gender split look like? It's mostly male. I don't think that is terribly surprising. It is 87.1% male, 11.1% female, 1.8% other. My analytics say my most popular demographic is 25 to 34. I would take that with a grain of salt because... Called Duolingo. Oh, Duolingo. Sorry. Yeah, my most popular demographic, YouTube says, is 25 to 34 at 39.2% of my views. Views? Yeah, 39.2% of my views. I would take that with a grain of salt, though, because there's going to be a lot of kids lying about their ages. Maybe, or kids using their parents' accounts to watch videos. So, I think my analytics skew older than my audience actually is. 1.1% of my audience is over the age of 65, and somehow, I don't think there's that many grandpas watching MEPlaysGames. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Rishisame. That's the thing that you gotta be careful of, like... Something like views and watch hours, YouTube will tell you objectively what those numbers are, but you do have to take user supply data with a grain of salt, like their gender or their age. That kind of thing I don't put too much stock in. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. Me neither. I go into the Louvre, point at the Mona Lisa, and be like, hey, look, that's a neat painting. I've never seen it before. Who made it? By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Karina. My grandpa's a big fan. Shout out John God. All right, that's good to hear. Hello. Ah, what a fantastical looking city. Such a place really exists. That looks like a town in Kalos that I can't remember the name of. It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying himself. Oh god, what city is this? I suppose I am a common watcher in being a male 25 to 30. Okay, well, we found one. We found a male 25 to 30. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up? Oh, is this Geosenge? I bet you're right. Is this Geosenge? I'm guessing here. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. Oh, Lever. Ah! People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with Pokemon so amazing. The fairy gym. Alright, I biffed it. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. One thing I will say about the fairy gym, if they bring the rest of the Kalos gym leaders back for like some game off in the far future, I feel like Mega Clefable would be the type of Pokemon that Valerie would use, you know? Anyway, upstairs we go. That's just my random gym leader thought for the day, apparently. Holy moly, John MEPlaysGames viewer. I'm short-circuiting today. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Rishisame at the museum would be over there, right? They also made a mistake in the painting, as the clock face is supposed to have 13 hours, not 12. Oh, I didn't notice. Let's go. Can I look at it closely again when we go back down? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, the city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. The Lumios can also be a disaster magnet. Tell me about it. That big power outage, the tower running wild. Now there's hyperspace Lumios too. That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that hyperspace Lumios can merge with Lumios is troubling. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's why we're doing all the survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find out what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll design donuts diligently to Roman numerals are canon in Pokemon. Yeah, they teach you all about the fall of Rome in first grade, after they tell you about how water is super effective against fire. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. I'm gonna run downstairs real quick and check out that clock, if the game will let me. The game does appear to let me. Let's go! What on earth is that clock? Huh. Oh. Investigate. City looks like a hideaway for fairies. Alright, let's head back upstairs. Ouch. Totally didn't just, scratch my lip by accident. I'm a very capable and coordinated young man. Hey, hello! Hisuian Pokeballs. It's always the fall of Rome, but never the spring of Rome. The 13th hour on the in-game clock tower in Lavera is a reference to the witching hour. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass-produce them now, like the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Somebody in chat mentioned that the clock was supposed to have 13 hours. I don't know if that's necessarily a mistake, but you know, it could very well have had 13 hours instead of 12. Thank goodness we can mass-produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems like you're more Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job. I'm not quite sure I like the challenge of becoming a Pokemon. I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I've had to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama. We're gonna meet your mom. Is it somebody we already know by chance? Do we already know who Ansha's mom is? Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although... Oops, that's not what I meant to open. There we go. I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Lucky? No, I'm keeping my secrets. Bye. I was too busy to notice. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Launch, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through my special coaching process. Smile? You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? They used to make their Pokeballs by hand? Yeah. They must have reconstructed this based on contemporary records. The artist commissioned to make the painting simply overlooked. Oh, we're over here now. We're over here. Behold! This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of hyperspace Lumios resembling that temple, this temple? I can read. Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe? If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. Pee-hya-hya. How'd you meet Hoopa anyway? Again with the illusion of choice, my goodness. I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was around 6 months ago now? You're older than 6 months? The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seems to have just lost the battle with the mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh-baked donut and perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me! Wait, Miss Karina! Hate that one, hate that one, hate that one, hate that one. That's stupid, that's dumb. 6 months ago, she was a newborn. So true. How do I get to where are the stairs? There's the stairs. I'm really great at this game, chat. Don't even worry about it. You can find fossils in the glittering cave sometime. Lives on forever in art. The essence captured. Its essence captured in paint. Farmers and Pokemon. What Pokemon is that? It's a great question. Karina's unmarried. No, I didn't say that it was that Karina was her mom. Oh, whoops! I'm going towards the wrong marker again. Oh, hello! I gotta go around. Boo! Hiss! Boo! Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Busy. Kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. If I become a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standard sheet set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Ha ha! 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 No, I'm just analyzing the word missed. Oh! Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Goodness! Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Hoopa! Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. I love coffee. I'm 3 months old, and I'm already drinking coffee on a daily basis. My parents take good care of me. I love caffeine! Elias is a massive caffeine guy. Like anytime we hang out, he's talking about whatever energy drinks he's had recently and how many milligrams of caffeine there are. Need to get somewhere? Lumicab is here for you. Why would I pay for a cab when I can fast travel everywhere? Screw you, bud. Screw you. Okay. You're scamming me. It's a lot of distortions, but let's do this first. Oh, I don't have... I think that's like normal in most countries. Yeah, but when I can fast travel for free, why would I pay for a taxi? You know? Any Personberry fans in the chat? Time to rotoglide. That's right, I'll be soaring through the sky. If you're drained from work, microwave meals save time. Why are you staring directly at the wall? Do you not have somewhere better to be? Or literally anything better to do? If you didn't unlock fast travel, also sometimes they give useful hints. Too bad, still gonna say it's a scam, smile. An elf in the back alley? No way, that'd be disastrous. The taxi driver just kicked your shins while you were scrolling through the map. Hey, pay attention to me! Boof, boof, boof! I need to make a living, you know! I'm gonna trip you as soon as you walk away. Welcome, may I help you? Do you know Mega charges faster the closer you are to the Pokemon? Huh. That makes sense. I haven't really been paying too much attention to how fast my Mega Evolution's been charging up. Mostly because I just spend all my time wailing on the Pokemon, so they're usually in point-blank range. So I wouldn't have really noticed it slowing down. So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. I'll order it for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. The taxi driver has a family to feed. Somebody else can help. People are still gonna take the taxis. It's just not gonna be me. Do you take your coffee with sugar? We are actually feeding a toddler coffee. I was making jokes earlier. We're giving coffee to a 2-year-old. I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm just gonna go away. Just anywhere but here. Oh. This is the flavor Mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Yeah, you think? Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Traded you for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind, I've already taken a sip. Deal. Deal or no deal? Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ancha's donuts than this stuff. She's French. She's used to a glass of wine and a pack of cigarettes before sleeping her age. Pee-ya-ya. You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ancha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ancha found you? Pee-ya. And then you went and took Ancha into hyperspace with you? What are you, some kind of Hoopa whisperer? What's going on? I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. Pee-ya. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in Hyperspace Lumiose without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumiose's sake. Pee-ha-ha. When you think about it, what Ancha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Lucky? No, I'm beautiful and perfect, and what I'm doing is, sure, whatever. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into Hyperspace Lumiose. When Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't find my curiosity. They call me Curious Georgina. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, Lucky? Sure. I knew it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. Bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we better return to Hotel Z. Alright, back to the hotel we go, I guess. Oh, what? Oh, right, I forgot I still have the Spupa in my party. I was like, what do you mean something's ready to evolve? There's supposed to be an Excadrill there. Oh, right, I caught a Gengar earlier. I might want to consider that, honestly. Do I have any experience candies, or did I use them all? Alright, let's head back to the hotel. I'm home! My voice is holding up a lot a lot better than the last stream that I did. It's practically dying by the end. I chugged 5 gallons of water. No, I didn't. Hey! The gang's all back. How was playing Taurus for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. I hope the child unleashes the full monster of a 20-foot hoopa. At least on someone down the line. So true. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed, well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ancha. Whatever could it be? A hope unbound, right. Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Pee-ya. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town. Oh my god. Welcome to Team MZ, Ancha. Thank you. I'm so pleased to be matched with everybody at last. Ah ha 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 ha. How come only Ancha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit, too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true. These megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina, you're part of Team MZ, too. Alright, we did it! So now Corbeau calls us, right? Wait, did you all hear that? Sounds like it came from the strategy meeting room. We better see what it was. Go check that room, Lucky. There's like 100 of us. Why do I have to do everything? My god. My god. What? What? No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts. Ghosts? Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Banette? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared. But what? It's gulpin. We got a gulpin infestation in the hotel. We gotta shut the whole thing down now. Game over. I can finally go back to Unova. Yeah! This gulpin must have come from Hyperspace Lumiose, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear. I think that gulpin probably turned out the same way. Yeesh. I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. Yeesh. What shall we do about our gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ancha's donuts lured it here. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all. And I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Wow, wow, wow. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all 3 of you. Wow, you're a task force now. You gonna go, Tawny? No, I'm gonna ignore orders. Obviously! Lion and Naveen, can you 2 hold down the fort and look after Ancha? You said gulpin. Oh, excuse me. We definitely owe Corbeau an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go! Hyperspace Lumiose Survey number 3 is about to begin. Am I allowed to I don't think I'm allowed to fast travel indoors, am I? Just realize how weird it is that Gulpin and Swalot are just... Okay. Wow. That's a lot of business, but we gotta take care of, No, we gotta take care of this. Select a Pokemon for your party by using left or right, then press up to switch it to battle. Choosing the right Pokemon will be key to victory. Alright, in we go. I'm here, and I'm making my presence known. I'm running past all these people. Oh, boy. Hello. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. The distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. Behold. All this research, and we're still in the dark about that massive... whatever it is. You got a lot on your plate, bud. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is some sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in. What? Why do I have to do it? Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which hyperspace Lumios resembles part of our city makes it suspicious. Golden's little hair leaf turns into Swallow's blonde mustache. Those two in Jinx are just blonde. That's how it is. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumios itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. Now get out of my office. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do, bub. If hyperspace Lumios keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use EXP candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get EXP points from defeating Pokemon in hyperspace Lumios. I did not notice that. I didn't realize experience candies were the only way to level up in there. Candies were the only way to level up in there. So that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. Guess we better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be some help in your research, Lucky. Lovely! As if I don't already have a million of those. Thanks. Good luck out there. All right. That feels like a good place to end off. If the game will let me. It will. Okay. We're counting on you to help keep up the hyperspace survey work. All right. We will continue that work another time. That'll do it for this stream. I will see you all back here next time. Good night, fellas. Sleep well.